G'day, Andrew Murray here from the Apartment Specialists. Before you view an apartment or go in to investigate further and spend time and money doing so, you want to ask some specific questions to make sure that you're not looking at an apartment that down the track you're going to find isn't suitable because it has issues or problems with it. And this has come from so many purchasers asking us questions like, is it leaky? And that question just doesn't cut it, because it doesn't cover all the possible issues, and it doesn't even cover the matter of water penetration. So what I've done is I'm going to give you 4 quick questions to ask that's going to help you to either put that apartment to the side knowing it's not suitable, or carry on your investigation and go either view that apartment or ask for more things like body corporate minutes, etc., etc. And this is all based around a real estate agent is not going to tell you unless if you ask. Yes, they have to declare things to you, but they'll want to do that in front of you or get you through that process as long as possible so they can get you to be emotionally attached to that property. So, okay, so let's go with these 4 questions. Okay, so the first one, this is to deal with structural issues. Okay, this is not just character buildings. What is the earthquake rating? It needs to be 34% or above. So this is to cover the structural side. I've seen buildings that are built in the last 30 years that still have structural issues or don't have the required structural strength. Now that is a very expensive problem, and if that question fails, well, boom, you chuck it to the side, and that apartment's not suitable for you. Okay, so the next one, has there been any maintenance done on the building? So this covers it all really, except for the next question, of course. But anyway, what I mean by that is maintenance is done on a building if there's a problem. Okay, if there's a problem, you need to know about it, so you can then look into how that problem is fixed. It doesn't mean you necessarily discard the building unless if the maintenance work is being doing currently or is going to be done. Okay, but what it means is it covers all the leaky issues, anything structural or anything like that. Okay. Next one, has there been any water penetration past or present? Now, that's really important, because if you ask if it's a leaky building, it may not be a leaky building, but there may be reported areas where, say, there are tiles that are like underneath the tiles you have membranes, and underneath that may be being reported water coming in certain parts of the building, but it hasn't been looked into enough, or it's just happening in isolated areas. That generally means that would raise alarm bells for me personally, because I'll be going, okay, if that's happening in parts, it's probably going to happen in other parts, and it's going to continue and could lead to a leaky issue. Now, if you're looking at the past, okay, that's not a bad thing, because how things are being fixed now are a lot better, but it still means you need to look into how it was done. Okay, now, and the last one is all the numbers. If you're an owner-occupier and those numbers mean you can't afford the property, i.e. the outgoings and things like that, well then quickly put it to the side. Unless if it has something to do with like maybe the body corporate fee, including power and water or something like that. Secondly, if you're an investor purchaser, well that's probably the first question you'd ask, because if it doesn't cut it in regards to income minus expenses, well, you're wasting your time. You know, I hope that helps. Because basically this market, there's a lot of apartments out there. There's a lot of apartments out there that are not very good and can waste your time. And it's about you getting to the good ones and making the best decision for your purpose, and obviously making money. Andrew Murray, Apartment Specialist. Cheers.